bringing you my little bit of sort of meal prepping that I'm going to be doing for the week. It's just a simple meal that I'm going to make here in the crock pot because we love a good crock pot meal. I love the doing stuff in the crock pot because you can, make a ton of stuff and have at least enough for 4 to 5 meals, and they'll last pretty well. So I don't know what to call it, kind of like a soup thing. It's just going to be like some ground turkey with some fresh and frozen vegetables. I will be adding chicken broth as well as pasta sauce. So I guess you could call it a soup situation or something. I'm not sure. But I figured I'd show you guys what I'm going to do. It's very simple. Like I said, I just love to put, you can throw whatever you want in a crock pot and make a great meal that will last you a few days at least. So anyways, I have my crock pot here and I put in this crock pot liner. I don't know if people know about these, but these are like a godsend. If you do crock pot cooking and like it as much as I do, I highly recommend getting the slow cooker liners. I get the Reynolds brand. I just ordered these off of Amazon. I got like a box of 3 of these with 6 liners in each, and they are the best thing if you like crock pot cooking because it fits in here so perfectly. It makes cleanup very easy. So just want to give that little hint. But yeah, so we have our liner in here. I have my crock pot on high already. So the first thing I'm going to do is just kind of get some of my frozen vegetables together. Sorry about covering up the camera there. So what I'm going to be putting in this so far, I'm going to have a bag of rice cauliflower, and I have a bag of broccoli florets. Both of these I purchased at Aldi, as well as the chicken broth and the organic pasta sauce. So very, very inexpensive stuff. So I'm just simply going to put the frozen cauliflower in the bottom of the crock pot, as well as the bag of frozen broccoli florets. So I just popped it in there. That's all it's going to take. I'm going to put that so it's kind of a little bit flatter down. And then I'm going to pour in a little bit of the chicken broth. As you know, with crock pot cooking, you don't have to put too much moisture in, because the stuff really cooks really well. And then I'm going to add the jar of the pasta sauce. So there's that. And what I like to do, because I want to get every little drip drop out of the container. So I actually am going to take some of the chicken broth. I'm going to pour a little bit in the jar. And I'm going to put the lid back on here and just shake it up so that we can get all of those goodness and herbs and stuff out of there. So it's just a way to clear the jar out and get everything in there, I think. So there we go. And we got a little bit more extra juice in there. So we're going to let this go. I'm just going to put the lid on here, and then I'm going to get started on chopping up my fresh veggies and browning my turkey. So I will come back and show you that part next. So all right, you guys, so this is the fresh vegetables I will be putting into the crock pot with the other vegetables. I have red, orange, and yellow bell pepper here. I have 2 whole green bell peppers that I chopped up here. That is 1 whole carton of fresh mushrooms. I have my seasonings here. I'm going to be using 2 pounds of the ground turkey. These are from Aldi. So they're 85% lean, 15% fat. For our spices, and I don't have measurements. I kind of cook, your grandma style, where you put a pinch of this, a little of that. You put some of that in, and then you taste it. So that's kind of how I'm going with this meal. So I don't have measurements, but if you try it, just use whatever seasonings or spices that you like and however much, that you really want. So I'm going to be using, I have oregano, I have some onion powder. I'm going to use a little bit of the Tony Satchers. I don't use too much because for me it's a little bit too salty, but I'm just going to use a little bit of that. I have garlic powder, I have black pepper, and then I have Italian seasoning. This is my favorite. I almost put this like in everything I cook. So yeah, I've been putting in a good amount of Italian seasoning. So that will be going in. And then I had a half packet left of the, this is the lower sodium taco seasoning that I had picked up from Aldi. And I figured, well, I had it. It was half a pack. So I'm going to add that to the meat too as well. And then, like I said, I have the 2 pounds of ground turkey. So all I'm going to be doing really, I'm going to I'm going to be sauteing the vegetables in coconut oil. So I have some of this. So I'm just going to be putting a little bit of this in the pan. Can it get off? Ah, there we go. That's easier, huh? So I'm going to put that in, let that melt down a little bit. And again, I'm just going to use this just to saute all those good old veggies in. And then once the veggies sauteed, I'll throw in the ground turkey and get that all going. So I'm going to saute this and go ahead and brown the ground turkey, and I will come back when this part is done, because then we'll go ahead and add it to the crock pot with everything else. I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, so guys, this is our vegetables. We already sauteed them in the coconut oil. Oh my gosh, I wish you guys could smell this. I already put some of the seasonings in here with it. And yeah, so we sauteed those. I just wanted to get them kind of soft and with some good old flavor and stuff. So now we're just going to take this and we're going to go put it into the crock pot with our other veggies already in there. So here, oh, and then also too, before I added, I also added in some fresh green beans. So I cut those up, cut the ends off, and put those in there as well. So yes, we are loading up on the veggies with this meal. I love adding veggies to meals. It's a good way to bulk up your meal for not a lot of calories, and you're able to just go ahead and get your, servings of veggies that you need for the day. So we have that added in there. And I'm going to now go and brown my turkey meat and add that as well. So we'll come back when that is done and you'll see me add that as well. Looks so good. Oh my gosh. They need to invent smell-o-vision quickly. All right, you guys, so our ground turkey is done. It's all seasoned with all the goodness in it. Oh, it smells so good. So we're just gonna throw that in too. Come on. There we go. Sorry, it's fresh a little hot. Fogging up the screen there. Put a little more of that in there. All right. That is good and good. So yeah, that's that part. And we are just going to go ahead and let that cook in the crock pot for a little bit and do its thing. I'm probably going to let it go for maybe at least 2 hours and, marinate and slow cook basically. I am going to add a little bit more broth because I do want this to kind of be on the soupier side. So I'm just going to add a little bit more of that chicken broth in there. And yeah, and we're going to let that cook and go. And then I'll come back, bring you back when it's all done in a couple hours so you can see it. But yes, I am so excited for this meal. Hey everyone, so I just wanted to come back and show you how our vegetable and turkey soup turned out. This is what it's looking like. Oh my gosh, it just looks so good. So it's almost like a chili consistency, which I'm not mad at. So we have the good old broth and that sauce, along with just a ton of great vegetables. It's very meaty looking. Oh my gosh, it came out perfect. So this is gonna be great for a few meals for the week. And yeah, low in calorie, healthy, getting great servings of veggies. So this is it. So I'm actually going to start putting this in some of my containers and go ahead and get it in the fridge. And I also made myself a fruit salad with just some strawberries I cut up, blueberries, and grapes. So I'm going to dish those out into servings as well so I can have some great soup and a side of fruit for my meals for the week. Thank you so much, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, subscribe to the channel if you'd like, and you can see more things from us and the Life Crew as we like to come together and again help encourage a healthy, happy life and just improving and just taking care of yourself. So yeah, so this is my Monday recipe meal, and I'll have the link to the others that have done recipes for today in the description box. So I please encourage you to check those out as well, and you can get some great recipes and see some healthy cooking. And I will see you guys in the very next video. Bye, and so much love to you, and be good, be blessed, and always find a way to bless someone else. I guarantee you will be blessed 10 times over yourself. Take care, you guys. Love you so much. Bye.